Hey there, YouTube. JP back from the JP Gaming. Tonight will be a quick Friday night episode. We promised you yesterday that we would be getting back to our lessons, but unfortunately, there's not much action happening on that free-to-play account. We only have one quest available. We re-rolled it today, hoping to get something better than a 40 gold, and unfortunately, we got stuck with the priest quest, and we ain't all about that. So we'll do it if we need to, but as of right now, we'll just let it build up a day or two. Take another look at it this weekend. But so tonight, we're just going to do a quick standard rank matches on our regular account. Probably going to play some rogue. We'll take a look real quick. But more exciting than that is I had somebody reach out to me on Twitter last night and suggest that I take a look at Gwent, a new card game that's in beta access currently. I know nothing about Gwent, zero. I know that it was an in-game card game in the Witcher RPG series, but I have not played any of those. I would like to. And it got really popular, I think, like last year sometime. And now they've brought it into its own game. It's an online trading card game similar to Hearthstone. I've heard that it's a little more competitive. I'm not sure what that means, but I think it rewards high play more than Hearthstone does, or at least some of the pros think that. There's been, if you follow the pro community at all, there's a famous European pro player that plays Hearthstone named Life Coach. He recently dropped out of the Hearthstone tournament scene and has moved over to studying Gwent. So I don't know if that's a sign of how good the game is or if just people are unhappy with Hearthstone. What I do find funny is that all these people that are always bickering about what's the most strategic and rewarding game to play at high level card wise always forget about Magic or brush it under the table for whatever reason, and a lot of them don't even have experience with Magic. So trust me when I tell you Magic is far and away much more strategic, depth, and competitive than any of these games, or maybe all of these games combined. But unfortunately, because it's the physical card nature and it's kind of expensive, or has a reputation of being expensive, I don't think a lot of people even give it a fair shake. So if you're looking for the most rewarding game to play at a high level, that would be Magic. Other than that, if you're wanting just digital games, we can bounce around together. I'm going to plan on probably taking a first look at it tonight and then recording some early lessons tomorrow and getting that onto the channel as soon as possible. So I know next to nothing. It should be fun and interesting, so stay tuned for that. Enough on that. Let's jump right into our regular standard account. I believe we have Druid Rogue Victory 1 left, so this might be super quick, but we'll just jump straight into Rogue games. If you've watched yesterday's episode, we played Shaman to great success. We took Jade mid-range 3-0. What was interesting about that is a lot of Shaman decks are moving more towards control, more towards mid-range, and away from early game aggro. Rogues are in a similar state. The pirate package, while some rogues still run it, I'm sure, I took it out and went more towards a traditional OTK style. Added a conceal back in. I am playing Shaku, which is new tech. But for the most part, this is, I believe, pretty standard. Oh, and one note, the Bloodsail Corsair, that gets people. That actually saved my ass against a warrior that had me dead on board with an Arcanite Reaper with a single charge just waiting to kill me. And I top-decked Bloodsail Corsair, laid it down, and ultimately won. So that felt great. I don't know if that was just a corner case or not, but that's pretty cool tech. It also helps bring out patches and doesn't die immediately because of the 2 toughness. So we'll give these a couple games tonight. Wrap it up pretty quick. Make sure we select the right one. We're currently ranked 17. Lost a heartbreaker of a match against Reno Locke, playing Jade mid-range tonight on the train ride home. Took pretty much the entire train ride. So one game, 40 minutes. It was a grinder. We both went to fatigue. It came down to he held his Abyssal Enforcer and got major value out of it. And unfortunately, I had no idea whether he was the Leroy Jenkins OTK style Reno or he was the Draxus. And I was playing taunts. I played a lot of taunts out thinking that it would save me from OTK. And unfortunately, he was Draxus, wiped the board, put down his 15 health recovery, and that was the game. So heartbreaker, but super fun. Learned a lot. And at any rate, we are currently at rank 17. So here we're going up against a warrior. We're going to keep Bloodsail Corsair and pass everything back, but we're hoping to pull something else low that we can play and get patches out so that we can keep Bloodsail Corsair until later. So we'll definitely... what will we do here? So we got two lines. We could Bloodsail Corsair, which was one up, so that means we can no longer remove weapon durability. But it will bring out patches and allow us to swing patches into the Small-Time Buccaneer. Or we could take a more conservative route, or just a different route altogether and use our backstab. Or we could coin out a dagger. A lot of options here. I think we'll get greedy and just put down our own Bloodsail Corsair. Patches will come out. We'll swing patches into the Small-Time Buccaneer. And pass turn. We'll see how this plays out. More than likely he's going to play a Fiery War Axe here and clear the Bloodsail Corsair. So now that we predicted that happening, we will probably just dagger up and clear off the patches. And in turn. Good rhythm to the game. Pretty expected at this point. He's going to try to gain control of the board by dropping large toughness creatures that we won't be able to clear immediately, and keeping our shit off the board with his Fiery War Axe, which he now has 2 charges on. He's going strictly face. Seems a little aggressive. So do we coin out a 4-drop? We have one. It's a 3/2. We would get 2 toxins off of it, which are typically good. Let's do that. Let's definitely do that. And we still have enough left over. That's a great pickup. To backstab the 3/3 Pirate Clown and then do 3 damage to ourselves, which is not ideal by far. But I think it's necessary. He's so low on cards that we can still get lucky and win if he does not draw optimally. That's unfortunate. Alright, how are we going to get out of this one? Well, pretty easily it looks like. Boom and boom. That worked out great for us. Okay. Another great toxin pickup for us. Probably picked up the 2 best toxins in my opinion for this board state. It's a mini conceal that we can use if we can stabilize long enough to get Gadgetzan Auctioneer down. These are all pretty good outcomes for us. We don't want to see an Arcanite Reaper there. Go ahead and put down a spell of damage. He's in love with our Drake. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Where's the Arcanite Reaper? So he's playing very aggressively. Thankfully we have another perfect answer. But actually we're going to start getting value here. This is going to be good. Instead of playing the Fade Leaf Toxin, well actually I was going to play it and I fucked myself. I always forget Conceal and Coin are not a good mix. So Mistake on my part. Probably lost us the game. Let's see. How can we dig ourselves out? Drawing a shit ton of cards here. The bolster does nothing for us. I don't think we have a single taunt in our deck. We've drawn 8 more cards than he has. As long as we don't see Arcanite Reapers, we're pretty good. Pretty set up. Okay. So we got 5, 6, 10, 14, 15. We would need 21. I don't think we can get there. It's a good one for us, though. Give us that life. Do we have it now? 6, 12, 16, 21. Perfect. Boom, boys. Boom. Fuck Warriors. Oak 'em. I think that's it. I hope that's it. Yeah. We got him. Boom. It's quick. So we'll do another one. Cannon fodder became cannon fodder. I have no love for Control Warrior. I feel dirty playing it. Warrior is just one of those things I avoid. I'm not a fan of Druid, Warrior. No reason. I mean, I'm sure I would grow to love them if we played the decks more. I'm just starting to play Dragon Priest, which is turning me around towards the class. But typically I gravitate towards Shaman, Rogue, Mage, Lock, Hunter. But that will change over time. Don't have any of the classes golden yet. I think I'm closest on Shaman. So pretty good opening match for us. Gwent the name Gwent sucks. I'm not gonna lie, that's dumb, and I'll tell you straight up, I'm not gonna be a fan of the more serious art style. I'm in love with Blizzard's presentation, the way Hearthstone and all their games have a kind of cartoony. I don't even want to say cartoony though, because that's not completely honest. But I just love their art style, the music, the way they make voice emotes for everything. I'm going into Gwent knowing that probably won't be there, but I'm hoping that there'll be enough gameplay elements that will keep us hooked. So I just finished downloading, and that's something that I'm going to take a look at tonight for sure. Eviscerate's good to have against Shaman early, but we're on the draw. I'm sorry, we're on the play. Bullshit. We picked up patches, but at any rate, we will start by playing patches. It's never a good sign when you're playing a patches deck to draw patches, but that's just the way she goes. Here's the golden effect that I was talking about. So this guy's won 500 games on his Shaman on this account, Captain Kyer. What's he coining out here? Probably a Totem Golem. Oh, okay. Or Jade Claws. Just fine. We don't care about that. Eat him up. Pretty cool little card. I've never seen it really played that often, so I'm sure it's catching our opponents by surprise. So there's our boy Patches. If I was him, I would swing both the Golem and the Patches into our dude, but he's not us, so he's getting aggressive. Here is an easy punish. We will, it doesn't matter which one we pick up, they're all the same. And we won't put down our South Sea, even though he would have charge, because I'm hoping to get to a board state where he can't just be picked off immediately. Some cool art. So there's the opening we were looking for. Our opponent is able to draw up, but we should be pretty good here. Playing aggressively. I don't think we were in a good spot from the beginning. Just the circumstances or the way the events laid out. I'm not saying we're losing the game, but I would say we have a very small chance of winning. I don't know what he picked there. Oh, never mind. Sir Finley came off of the summon random. Gotcha. Let's get a good card here. Decent, I guess. Never really know what to do with Blood Thistle Toxin. We can bounce any of these creatures. They all have Battle Cry. I just don't know if it's worth it or not. I guess it would be most worth it on the Swashbuckler if it's allowed to stay alive. Probably won't be. It's a really good pickup for us. It's probably going to swing in here with Sir Finley. It's never good. Okay, so we left Sir Finley up, which is good for us. Fortunately, we would be one spell damage short of killing here, but I think it's still worth it to get that guy off the board. There's just too many degenerate combos that Bran enables. I believe he's rotating out the next set. He comes from an adventure pack, and I believe adventure packs rotate out along with sets. I'm not quite sure how it works, but he will disappear at some point. It's a good thing we did get him out of there, because he would have produced a 3/3 along with the 2/2 for free, basically. So here I think we need to hope we get lucky. Best case scenario would be Shaku is left on the board, and then next turn we swing with him and he pulls an Elemental Lightning. It's a lot of things needing to line up, but I think that's where we're at. So here we're seeing the power of unchecked Jade Golems. He's basically able to do whatever he wants at this point. So here we're going to... what are we going to do? Well, I think we'll go here. Damn it. It's probably our last chance. Take a little bit of damage off of the 2 golems there. Probably going to, this is a weird one, but we're going to play our Gadgetzan Auctioneer, and then we're going to coin, and then Thistle the Shaku. So we're still hoping to dig. And this is a slow-ass card, so we'll have to play him next turn and hopefully be alive and swing with him the turn after. and get Elemental Lightning. In the meantime, we should be able to stay alive long enough to play Fan of Knives. There's a few things that could kill us right now, like a blood. There's a Blood Fury, I believe, 5, but it's not coming. Not looking good for us, fam. Blood Mage Thalnos would be good. Second Drake would be good. Anything that can get us spell damage. We may throw down Tusker. So we can go Tusker, hopefully get a spell totem. No. So then I guess we'll throw Fan of Knives.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
I don't think we're dead quite yet, but it's coming to a conclusion here, fam. I don't know if he's playing Lava Burst. If he is 6, 10, 14, we're dead. So probably dead. Oh, yeah, dead to Jade Lightning also. So that's the way she goes. We got room for one more, so we'll do one more quick one before my wife gets home, and then we will peace out of here for the evening. So hopefully we can pull it around and get a 2-1 for the night. Shaman is just so strong. I don't know why I don't feel as dirty playing Shaman as I do Warrior, but Shaman always is just hanging in there, tough as shit. They got a lot of tools for sure. Here we go, last game of the night. It's going to be our rogue deck versus another Shaman, which is not surprising. Old Luke Matic here.
Watch your back.
Afraid to put back too much. We don't want patches. But I'm not really impressed with South Sea at all. Yeah. There's not much that we really care to backstab early. Really, we want to get up to 4 damage for when the totem golems come. I would love to keep Azure Drake in hand, but it's we won't be able to play it for 5 turns, and so we can do better. Saying no patches, no patches, no patches, no patches, no patches. Perfect. It's even better than playing Bloodsail. We can play Swashbuckler. It's unfortunate, but either way, we can clean it up next turn. We'll clean it up now. So there's the totem golem we're worried about. We'll just ignore him and do our own thing. Hopefully we'll draw and eviscerate next turn. If not, we got a little bit of work ahead of us. We'll probably coin the Exarl, Poisoned Mind.
The light protects me.
What are we gonna do here? Well, actually, we'll probably coin that guy, just because
Here we go.
he replaces the coin when he dies, gives you another coin. Keep that coin train running. As expected, Feral Spirit, good card. Allows him to just continue to beat down with the Totem Golem. All we can do is just keep throwing ourselves at it. Hopefully, eventually we'll be able to touch it. Kingsblood Toxin, draw a card. So there's Lava Burst. typically played a more aggressive deck, so this is obviously a more aggressive deck. We'll keep the 5 damage alive just for the hopes that we can come back. Not looking good though. If he's playing Lava Burst, he's got another Lava Burst in the deck, so that's 5 damage right there. We haven't seen any of the Jade Lightnings, so that's 8 more damage right there. And he's got 1 Lightning Strike, which is 3. So he's got enough burn in his deck. It's just, will he be able to find it? Will he be able to find it? Hopefully, we will get some life benefit out of this guy. Halaziel the Ascended. Has to be spells. Currently, we only have 1 spell that does anything. It only does 1 damage. So, unfortunately, if he only puts 1 creature down, we're only getting 1 life back. Actually, we're doing 3 damage, so we're pretty well off here with this. We might win, fam. Let's not get our hopes up. No use of concealing. She's just likely to elemental destruction. We're out of range of Lava Burst. Here he's looking for his bow and arrow. So that's 2, 4, 6. Perfect. We got him, kids. Happy, 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 joy, joy. 2-1. 3 games. That's a pretty good rhythm for us. Went through them real quick. We faced 1 warrior, 2 shamans. Went 1-1 against the shamans. The shaman we won was playing a little more aggressive of a build, but both were just throwing everything they had at our face. I think the only way we survived was by getting lucky and drawing the shaman legendary that healed us for 6 there. That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to get lucky. RNG. It's a digital game, so you never know quite how the games are going to play out. And on that note, my wife is on the bus home, so she should be here any minute. I am going to go eat something and then load up Gwent and take a look at that. And then hopefully I'll be getting you guys some recorded games tomorrow. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you're not interested in Gwent, we'll be back with Hearthstone on Monday. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.